Hey, welcome back. So, in the last lecture, we saw a little bit about Pareto charts and some advanced visualization techniques. So, I thought that I'll kind of show you a few more advanced charting techniques so that you're aware of what's available out there or how to create these. So, one of the commonly used charts is called as a waterfall chart. And if I open the Wikipedia link, a waterfall chart is nothing but it's kind of a running total, right? So it's a form of data visualization which will kind of give you a cumulative effect, right? So for example, if you look at this particular chart, what it says is the product revenue grew by 420,000 and then another 210,000 and then it went down by 170 and then again by 140 and so on and so forth. So basically, if you add them up, like 420 plus 210 minus 170 minus 140, you will get this 320, right? So it's kind of shows you either product over product, month over month, year over year, how the incremental or the decremental effect looks like. So I have provided the link of this particular Wikipedia page as well. Now it will be known by different names. It's commonly known as flying bricks chart or Mario chart and so on and so forth. Basically, it's kind of a way in which you can kind of see how it looks like with respect to positive and negative values over the life cycle, right? So how do you actually create this particular chart? Now in Tableau, there is no straightforward graph that lets you do this, but we can kind of make it happen by a few tips and tricks. So there is actually exactly 5 steps you need to do. One is basically create a line chart, transform into running total, and then perform a few edits into that, and then ultimately you'll get this waterfall chart. So let's go ahead and actually look at these 5 steps. So I'm going to create some dummy data in front of you, and then we'll see how this looks like. All right, I just opened an Excel and then I just put months from January to December and just typed in some random bunch of values for the profit, right? And this is what we're going to see how it looks like in Tableau. So let me go ahead and open up Tableau. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to first connect to my Excel sheet. I'll just close this one, then connect to my Excel sheet, and then connect to my waterfall table. So this is what we just typed in, right, in our Excel, and it has kind of just connected to that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new sheet and I'm going to precisely plot this. So first thing is that month is not recognized as a date. So I'm going to first make that as a date, right? And I'm going to use month and profit and kind of plot a line graph, right? Now I need to get to a month level, so I'm going to drill down a little bit. Now it's more of a month over month. So once this is done, what we discussed is the second step towards this is we need to kind of make it a running total, right? So the way you can do that is actually go to the measure, go to your quick table calculation and say running total. So it will get transformed this way. Okay. The next one, what we need to do is transform that to a Gantt chart. And the way we can do that is very simple. We go to the marks and say, just show this as a Gantt bar, and then it'll transform it into a Gantt chart. The third step is basically we need to create, whatever measure we are using in the graph, we need to create opposite of that, the negative value of that. And the simplest way is to just create a calculated measure for that. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the profit and say, let's say create calculated field, and I'm going to call this as negative profit, and I'll just negate this, and we're done, right? So we're ready to actually go ahead and just finalize this waterfall chart. And if I just drag and drop this negative profit to size, and then drag and drop this measure to color, it'll kind of give me the Gantt chart, waterfall chart kind of an effect, right? And again, the formatting is pretty much the same as we have discussed. You can actually take this profit and then press the control key and then drag and drop into label, and it'll kind of give you these values, right? So if you add up 10,000 plus 21,000 plus 26,000 plus 24,000, you kind of sorry, minus 24,000, and look at this, it'll actually add up to 19,010. So that is the overall you know uh, kind of the waterfall chart creation. So again, it's not something that's out of box, but you can still kind of make it happen. So we just started plotting all the incremental values and the decremental values, and it kind of shows you a cumulative effect of pluses and minuses. So it kind of resembles like a waterfall. So hope this was useful for you. I know in Excel it's kind of a little easier, but if you need to use this in Tableau, here is a way to use it. Thank you.